Hello everyone, I'm Gluepot and this is my first guide for the clan. It's going to be a Bandos guide and I'll show you how to get there and how to efficiently get kill count and what sort of equipment to wear. Okay, so you can see for your head you want some melee defense. This could be Vrax helm or Thorax helm. You want Fury or Glory for your amulet. You want a magic defense body, so Ganodermic body or Carol's body, or if you're going to be cheap, use Black D'hide body. For your legs you want melee again, so Virax or Thorax or Bandos tassets. For your boots, Steadfast boots or Dragon boots. For your gloves you want the Barrows gloves, or have a regen bracelet. For a ring, a Berserker ring, or a ring of wealth. For your weapon, you want Bandos is weak to slash, so you want preferably a chaotic weapon such as chaotic longsword or rapier. If you don't have them, a whip will do. And in your shield slot, you want, if you're tanking, you want a decent shield, so a DFS, a chaotic kite shield, or a spectral shield. And if not, you want a Dragon Defender. A decent aura would be Vampirism, Reverence, or Penance. I'm going to use Carol's top, Barrow's gloves, Frack plate skirt, Thorax body, Chaotic kite shield, Berserker ring, Dragon boots, Amulet Fury, Frack helm. For my cape I'm going to use a down cloak 3. You could use a skill cape or fire cape or that nomad's cape. I'm also going to bring a spec weapon, so Dragon Claws. You could bring a DDS or Dark Light or AGS or BGS to reduce his defense. As always, remember when going to God Wars dungeon, you want to have a God Wars item, so Sarah Arrow, Armadillo Pendant, Zamorak Brown Braces. You can use anything you like for that. Remember to change onto your proper gear when you actually fight Bandos. And I'm going to use Vampirism. Depending how many people are going in your group, you could use Dreadnoughts to help you go and kill Bandos. These are able to stun and poison and do damage the last 20 seconds, and they are very useful, although be careful not to die, as they come up in a separate interface which you have to select and tell it to attack before you can do anything else. You want your runes to teleport to Jorheim, and you want some food. Depending how many people are going, depends whether you want sharks, rocktails, or brews. I'll just bring sharks. You can also go and bring a beast of burden, or if like a tortoise or a terror bird or a yak. Remember, if you bring a terror bird or a tortoise, it will attack Bandos, and then Bandos could attack you. So remember to tell it to attack a minion first. You can also bring a fruit bat, which will give you fruit bat, or unicorn, which can heal you and or drop food. For your potions, if you're using brews, you may or may not want to bring a superset. You probably won't need any prayer potions, but maybe bring one just in case, and either a super attack or super strength, or an extreme attack or extreme strength, or overloads if you have them. As you can see, I'm at Ooglug, which is quite easy to get there if you've done the quest. If this thing will load. I usually use a home telly to Port Sarim, and then I take a charter ship from Port Sarim and to Ooglug. The reason I go to Ooglug is to go and give my Bandos item by going in the Bandos pool. It also helps for your energy and your prayer, as it will boost these temporarily, which can be useful when getting through the snowy bit, which reduces your stats without having your stats reduced too much. Oh, I almost forgot, you will need an emergency teleport, or just go and exit the boss quickly later on, so I'll go and get some house teleport tabs, which are not that many. Okay, now we're ready to go to the God Wars dungeon. It's quicker to run down here than climb over the obstacle. Climb over this obstacle. And climb over this one. Remember when running past the trolls, the thrower trolls, to have protect range on when you go past them. I have deflect cursors on. If you have 70 agility, I think squeezing past the boulder is slightly quicker than the 70 strength to lift the boulder. As you can see, since I used the pools, I'm not going to run out of energy and I won't have to walk for this bit here. If it's your first time, remember to bring a rope. Head straight up north to the Bandos and Zamorak minions. Kill the goblins. Again, they're the easiest things to kill and are very quick. If you see one attacking a Gorak, kill that one first, otherwise it will die and you won't get killed for it. If something's attacking another minion, you can attack it safely and it will not tend to attack you. So if you notice one on low health, just hit it. Quickest things are goblins. Of course you can hit hobgoblins as well, which don't have that much health either. That's 10 done. then going in a group, try to get there on time. So depending what gear setup you have, depends how quickly you'll get kill count. So try to bear that in mind. So if you take longer to get kill count, then other people going in a group perhaps go earlier than other people in your group. Sometimes if you go on a loot share world, it may be quite busy at the killing goblins, so try to hop worlds to one which isn't a loot share world, and you should be able to go and get it without any competition. That's me halfway. Oh, that was bad. I'm lagging a bit, probably because of the video software, so I hit an orc. Oh well. Those let's die. Oh, low health hobgoblin. Oh, maybe. Well, seems to be a problem, and I always end up seeming to hit them when I'm trying to click the goblin. Come on, I can get there. Nope. Fail. You should go and have a hammer in your toolkit. If you don't, you'll need to bring a hammer to get through the door. You'll also need 70 strength to get through to the Bandos throne room. There. Now I have 40 kill count. I can now get through into the God War's throne room. I can also put on my Amulet of Fury because there's no Armadale minions out here. Just so you don't forget when you actually go into the Bandos room. If you're in a loot share world with your group, look to go and see what sort of people are there, whether you can crash them or whether you have to go and look for another world. Bandos is often quite busy, so it may take a while to look for a world. Anyway, that's my guide over. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I hope this guide has been okay.